Good evening to all of you, and thanks for joining this Q2 FY22 earnings call for Cupid Limited. We have mailed the results and press release to you. I hope you have received the same, and we have also uploaded this on our website and the stock exchanges. To discuss the results and address the queries of the investors, we have with us Mr. Om Garg, Chairman and Managing Director of the company. Mr. Garg will give a brief overview of the quarter gone past, and then we'll open the floor over to Q&A session. I would like to remind you that everything said on this call that reflects any outlook for the future or which can be construed as a forward-looking statement must be viewed in conjunction with the uncertainties and the risks that we face. These uncertainties and risks are included but not limited to what we have mentioned in the prospectus filed with SEBI and the subsequent annual report which you can find on the website. With that said, let me hand over the call over to Mr. Garg. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Binay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Cupid Limited, I would like to thank you all for attending the Quarter 2 FY22 earnings conference call today. By now, I hope you have had a chance to go through the press release we had issued last Friday after the board meeting. And therefore, instead of repeating all the numbers, I would like directly go to the question and answer session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may please press star, then 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star, then 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Anyone who wishes to ask questions, please press star, then 1. The first question is from the line of Naveen Jain, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good evening. I just wanted to get an update on the CEO candidates, like how many CEO candidates are in our pipeline?
Okay, so far we haven't found any suitable candidate for the CEO job.
Sir, how many are in the pipeline? Like how many did we interview in the last quarter? And how many are we looking at for the next quarter, or how many candidates do we have in mind?
Actually, we don't have anyone in the pipeline since the last quarter.
Okay, sir. That's fine. And apart from that, I wanted to understand the status of Brazil order. You mentioned in last quarter that we would be having some update related to Brazil order in the month of November. Have we got any update for that?
Yes, the update is that Brazil government had a severe cut in the health ministry budget, and based on that, they have reduced their procurement of female condoms this calendar year. So we are expecting a new tender now to be issued early next year.
Okay, sir. That would be all for now. I'll get back in queue for that question.
Thank you. Participants who would like to ask questions, please press star, then 1. The next question is from the line of Vaibhav Badjatya from HNI Investments. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for providing the opportunity. So, what is the progress on US FDA approval for our US launching female condom in the US market? Is it the results of the studies are out, or it is yet to be out?
Okay, the clinical study final report is expected in January 2022, and immediately after that we plan to submit our formal application to US FDA. And usually they are taking 6 to 9 months to review all the data before coming up with the final decision on the approval. So hopefully it would be end of next year for such an approval for Cupid.
Right, sir. And sir, have we finalized our marketing plan? Whenever it will happen, how we are going to market this product in the US market? Have you finalized anything on that front?
No, we are still in discussion with the different distributors, and we have planned to go for its marketing through the over the counter as well as through the prescription drug business. We will be looking at both the options to promote our product.
Okay, sir. Sir, I request you to look at how Veru is currently doing this business. They have seen tremendous traction in this business by having a different contract with all the telemedicine companies, and this is turning out to be extremely profitable for them. And in last year alone, they have done $40-50 million of female condom sales. So I would request you to seriously look at their model and start thinking whether that model can be adopted by us as well. Because if Veru has some kind of exclusive arrangement with telemedicine companies, then definitely we cannot do it. And so whatever is the remaining telemedicine company, we have to move now and enter into contract with them now. So I would seriously request you to look at their model and probably think how we can grow this business without incurring significant cost, because distributing to distributors or having our sales person is something that will turn out to be a audaciously expensive exercise for us. So great if you can think on that line.
No, thank you very much. This is an excellent suggestion, and we would be exploring the possibility of using the telemarketing companies where Veru is not yet involved. So we would definitely explore that possibility. We agree that is the least expensive and most profitable way to market our female condoms in US.
Right. And sir, if do you know any specific reason why the sales of their female condom in US retail market is surging like anything? What could be the reason behind that? Some kind of structural change in the market, or what has suddenly happened in the US market?
I think the main reason has been that there has been a significant increase in the number of HIV cases in US recently, and also more emphasis on the prevention of unintended pregnancies. And further, because now the sale of female condom is covered under the general insurance plan, so all the consumers, they are getting reimbursed based on the prescription from their doctors. So that is the main reason that in last year or so, the demand has increased tremendously. And based on that, we are also excited to try to start getting a pie of that market.
Okay, and that insurance change has happened just in last year or so, or it was done before that?
No, it was about 2 years ago that it was approved. It took Veru about 2 years to set up this telemarketing setup.
Okay, sir. I think thanks for your answer. That's it from my side.
Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, to ask a question, please press star, then 1. The next question is from the line of Shankar Narayanan from CAMS. Please go ahead.
Sir, good evening. So if you look at the balance sheet of the current quarter, we have taken short-term borrowings of around 8 crores. And if you see on the asset side, there is a short-term borrowing linked to someone. If you can throw some light on these two, financial statement items, it will be helpful.
Most of the short-term borrowing is to take care of the working capital requirements. And it has come down from about 11, 12 CR in the last quarter down to about 8 CR this quarter.
Okay, sir. What about the loans that we have given to a third party? To whom it was given?
No, we have a receivable of about 22 CR, and we are getting the payments from 30 to 60 days. Besides that, there is no significant amount of loan that company has given to any individual or any other associate or company.
No, sir, I wanted to understand to whom this loan of 3.37 crores was given.
2.3 crores.
It is disclosed as short-term loan.
Short-term loan of 3.6 CR. I'm not familiar with it. I have to look into it.
Okay, sir. Can you be able to give me an answer by the end of this call?
I'm sorry.
Sure, sir, no issue.
On your previous question, 3.6 CR loan could be to the associate company for the development of IVD business, this diagnostics business.
Okay. Sure, sir. Okay.
Mr. Narayanan, do you have any further questions?
No, sir. No further questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants who would like to ask questions, please press star, then 1. The next question is from the line of Rishikesh Oza from Robo Capital. Please go ahead. Rishikesh Oza from Robo Capital. Please unmute the line from your side and proceed.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, you are. Thank you.
Great. So, sir, my first question is, for the US potential, so what is the potential for us there in terms of revenue and PAT?
Well, we can only estimate the first year revenue at a minimum of $5 million US, and the profitability would be 30 to 40%. However, we have yet to get into the details of marketing, like the previous answer. I have mentioned that we are still looking for the distributors or the telemarketing companies. But we are looking at a rapid increase in revenue going forward as the US market is expanding quite a bit.
Okay, so 30 to 40 net profit margins you meant, right?
Yes, that is what we are expecting.
Okay. So what is the addressable market size there, sir?
We are not quite sure because the market is expanding all the time. But I think Vero is targeting USD 30 million during this calendar year 2021.
Okay. And how many players are there in the market?
Cupid will be the second player besides the Vero Pharma.
Okay.
Only 2 players as of now.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Okay. So my second question is that if you could indicate what our FY22 and 23 revenue and EBITDA margins will be.
For FY22, we are looking at the top line of about 150 CR, and the PAT should be a minimum of 20 CR. And going forward into the FY23, we are expecting a revenue of between 170 to 180 CR minimum, depending on the diagnostics sale. And again, the PAT should be a minimum of 20% net of sales.
Okay. 20% minimum you are saying, correct?
Yes. That's what we are targeting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And one more question from my side, sir. Just wanted to confirm that is the management looking to exit this business?
Please repeat your question.
Sir, I'm just wanted to confirm this point. I got some input from some other source that are you looking to exit this business?
Well, we are always looking for any excellent opportunity if it comes through our way. But we are working diligently on improving the business every day as we go along and trying to expand the market for Cupid, not only in the condoms business, male condoms, female condoms, and lubricants, but also starting in the fourth quarter, trying to expand the commercial operations of the diagnostics business from our newly added plant at Nasik.
Okay. And so regarding the US FDA approval, you said that we should expect by FY23 end, correct?
Yes, that is what we are expecting. Of course, it will depend on how fast our application is processed by US FDA due to the extra load they are carrying due to COVID-19 related issues like the different types of vaccines.
Okay, got it. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, to ask a question, please press star, then 1. Anyone who wishes to ask questions, please press star, then 1. The next question is from the line of Prashant Kale, an individual investor. Please go ahead. Prashant Kale, your line is unmuted. Please unmute the line from your side and proceed.
Good evening, sir. We see that you are running the business in very diligent way and very professional way. So Cupid is a really, really good company who is adding value to the society and to the world. So we thank you for that. My question is, this IV business, we were thinking of starting in Q1 this year, then Q2 this year. Now we are talking about Q4 this year. Can you please state what is the reason for this delay? Almost like, let's say 2 quarters is the reasonable delay, right? 6 months of delay than actual plan. So what are the reasons and at what exact stage we are now for the commissioning of the plant?
Okay. The main reason of delay is the construction related delays due to problems in the supply line during the COVID times. But now finally the entire construction at the site is complete and we are setting up all the instruments and we will be starting the experimental production line in December. So yes, the startup has been delayed, but it was mostly beyond our control, as it depended on the supply of labor and supplies, which were kind of difficult to estimate at the time of second quarter.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that is understandable. The time was tough for all the people. And my another question is, for IV sale for this quarter was really low, extremely low. What was the reason for low uptake of this vertical?
The main reason for the low top line as well as bottom line was much reduced sales and shipments of female condoms, which, as you know, are high margin items as compared to previous quarters. And the second important reason for lower profit was increases in input costs of material like latex, silicone oil, and packing material, and also logistics cost, mainly shortage of containers.
No, sir. My question was about IV sales. This IVD, we had clocked very little sale for this quarter. What was the reason for very little sale of IVD vertical?
No, as I mentioned, the facilities were not ready to do any commercial business during this third quarter. Instead, we do that starting from January 1, next quarter, fourth quarter.
Okay. So the plant was not ready. That's why there was no production and there is little sale. So going forward from Q4, there will be a commercial production, and then the revenue will go up for IVD sale. And how many kits?
Exactly.
What type of kits? And what type of kits we are targeting in Q4, like malaria, pregnancy test, RT-PCR? What type of kits we are producing going forward in Q4?
We would be starting with the dengue test, malaria test, pregnancy kit test, and the COVID antigen test. These are the 4 items we have in mind to start the business. Of course, the business will start slow as we have to go into the market with our new products, and we being a new player, it may take a little bit more time to penetrate into the market.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That was it from my side.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The next question is from the line of Shankar Narayanan from CAMS. Please go ahead.
Sir, during the quarter, we had invested in an associate company. What is the strategy behind that, sir?
I'm sorry, please repeat the question.
We have invested in an associate company in this quarter. What is the strategy and what kind of business do we plan to undertake in that associate company?
I'm sorry. The last part of your question is still not clear.
No, sir. If you have seen the financial results, we have mentioned that we have floated an associate company. So I just wanted to understand what we plan to undertake from that associate. A group company basically we have invested in.
Are you talking about the IVD business?
So I am not sure about which business is being carried out in that associate entity, because in notes to quarterly results, it is mentioned that during the year the company has invested in associates company. This is the first year of consolidation. So that is why I just wanted to understand what is being carried out here.
Okay, basically they were providing the antigen tests service, and they had participated in one of the tenders. But they are also equipped to do the testing kits related to dengue, malaria, and pregnancy test kits.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Participants who would like to ask questions, please press star, then 1. Also requesting participants to please use your handsets while asking questions. Thank you. The next question is from the line of Zain Banihali, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thank you. So my question is regarding the domestic business, as in where do we stand in the domestic market going down in FY23?
Which business?
The domestic business for female condoms.
Domestic consumption and demand for female condoms within India is very, very slow, although we have been promoting it online and the sales have been increasing, but not in a big way. And we are also selling in the retail market through a marketing company, but their offtake is also kind of slow. So in general, our impression is that demand for female condoms in India is picking up very slowly. Part of the reason is the lack of education amongst the Indian women about the advantages of using female condoms.
Mm-hmm. Could you please tell us what was the marketing budget for the same?
Marketing budgets for the online sales we are doing is only about 50 lakhs this year.
And do we see the marketing budget to be increased in the coming years?
Yes, we like to double it depending on the response we will be getting from the market.
So what we have seen is the marketing has been very poor for the particular product, and that is one of the major reasons that there is a lack of knowledge for the product amongst the women. And if and when there is proper marketing for the same product, we could see a growth in the sales, because we have practically no competitors in this particular niche market, right?
Yes, we have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No, we have been trying to promote the use of female condoms regularly, especially through writing articles and different types of usefulness related material for the use of female condoms, and we have been getting a reasonably good response on our website, but it is still a kind of very slow as compared to the population of India, and the scope, tremendous scope, we see it going forward, but it may take some more time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Naveen Jain, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I just wanted to know about the order book for IVD devices. Last quarter, we partnered with associate companies, right? So, is there any order book or order opportunity that we are looking at now that we can just transfer to them and take some advantage of that opportunity to market Cupid?
No, we have a current order book of about 71 CR, and we are expecting some allocations from major tenders from Tanzania, from South Africa, and from Indian government. And from South Africa, the tender allocation is expected to be announced during this month of November, and it's 1 billion pieces of male condoms and 40 million pieces of female condoms per year for next 3 years. So we are hoping to get a significant part of the order going forward.
Sir, I wanted to understand about the IVD devices sale. In last quarter, we partnered with some associate company, right? We transferred some sale to them while our capacity was building, and we had capital work in progress for that. Are there any further plans to do similar things? Because I guess you mentioned in last quarter that we want to do this to increase the visibility of our company in IVD sector. Are we doing that right now?
Well, you are correct that we were doing it, as I had mentioned in the last quarter, mainly while we were waiting for the Nashik IVD facility to get completed. So currently our emphasis is on starting the commercial production now that the Nashik facility has been completed, and we hope to generate some business in the fourth quarter from the Nashik facility. We would use the associate company as and when we can generate some business at the initial level, and mainly process the major orders through Nashik plants going forward.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And I wanted to ask another thing, which was related to bringing other KMPs and leaders of the company on call. You mentioned that there was an training going on in the company. What are the updates, and what is expected timeline wherein we can interact with other people in the management or other employees as well?
Sorry, which other agents?
Other employees, like you mentioned in last quarter, right? You would be bringing onboarding other KMPs to bring on this call or the future con calls with investors.
Yes, we are still looking at it and working on it.
So is there any expected timeline by which we can expect?
I hope by next quarter.
Okay, sir. And one last question from my end. How are we targeting the CEO hiring? Because as you mentioned, in last quarter we did not have any candidate in pipeline. Going forward, what are our plans to work on that?
Well, we have been looking for a candidate, a suitable candidate, and so far we haven't located one with the requisite experience we need, mostly in international marketing as well as someone with experience in the production with some financial background. And in the meantime, we are continuing to work with the existing team and try to expand the scope of business. One example is this addition of the new vertical, which we did during 2021. So we'll continue to improve the performance of Cupid with our existing manpower.
Okay, sir. That would be all from my end. Thank you for giving us the opportunity and all the best for the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next question is from the line of Rishikesh Oza from Robo Capital. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Sir, if you could help me with the capacity utilization numbers for this quarter.
For the third quarter?
For this second quarter that has gone by.
And what's your question about second quarter sales?
It is about capacity utilization, sir. Or you could just tell me how many pieces that we have sold or produced.
Yeah. No, our capacity utilization was excellent. It was 98% for male condom and 97% for female condoms.
Okay. Got it.
Mr. Oza, do you have any further questions?
No, that is it. Thank you.
Thank you. Participants, to ask a question, please press star, then 1. The next question is from the line of Prashant Kale, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Sir, my question is regarding this IVD business. So what type of marketing plan do we have for that? Are we going to tie up with the diagnostic chains like Thyrocare and all those companies? Or are we going to participate in government tenders, big tenders only? What is our marketing plan?
Okay, we are looking at all the possible marketing channels. Primarily, we would like to participate in all the tenders, as well as also we are looking at the export market. We have already established some contacts with some major buyers of some of these IVD products we plan to manufacture. So we are looking at all possible ways, including contacting major players like Mylan, who are looking for some capacity which can be allocated for their business. In other words, we would be part of their outsourcing plan. So this is also part of our overall marketing plan.
Okay. And sir, for the new CEO search, what I see from what you said is that you are looking for an all-rounder CEO. But unfortunately, sir, the time of having hands-on CEO is gone. Nowadays, the CEO are mostly experienced, or they are experienced in one or two functions. But this multi-talented and all-rounder CEOs are very hard to find nowadays. So probably if you reduce your spec or requirement of experience for the new CEO, and maybe he will handle the financial part and little bit of operations, and the operations are run by other parts, or maybe he can focus on marketing and financial part. That could be a good, trade-off. It would be very difficult to find a traditional type of CEO who knows how to make a condom, who knows how to fix the broken machine, who knows where to buy a spare part, who knows how to build a building, who knows how to build work with the finance guys, accounting guys, trade receivables, trade payables. So I think you will have to reduce your requirement a bit. Then you will find a guy.
No, thank you very much for your suggestions. I agree with you that the requirement we are looking for is very difficult to find the proper candidate. And our problem is that if we strictly look at international marketing as the main requirement for the CEO, that doesn't serve the overall objective of companies' development and expansion plans. So we are looking in the CEO not only the international marketing experience, but also some production related and some financial exposure. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for the next CEO to charter a new course and an expansion plan. We like to grow the company further. In next 2 to 3 years, we like to double the revenue from Cupid Limited. That is why we have put some strict requirements, and we understand why it has been so difficult to find the proper candidate. So thank you for your suggestion. We would like to look at some lesser requirements.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Participants, to ask a question, please press star, then 1. Anyone who wishes to ask questions, please press star, then 1. As there are no questions from the participants, I would now like to hand the conference over to the management for closing comments. So you may go ahead with the closing.
Should I go ahead with the concluding remarks?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on behalf of Cupid Limited, I would like to thank you all for attending this earnings conference call today. Also, I would like to thank all the shareholders of Cupid Limited for staying with the management of the company through good and bad times. Further, I would like to thank all our major customers who have shown confidence in the product quality indicated through their repeat orders over the years. Some of these customers have been with Cupid for over 10 years. And also, I would like to thank all our employees who have worked diligently throughout the year to improve the performance of Cupid Limited. So thank you all again.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Cupid